Hi everyone, my name is Sharon and I'm going to be showing you how to make all natural handmade soap from your kitchen counter with a few detailed instructions in this video. So first things first, safety. What you need to do is to make sure that you're well protected when you're making soap. You will need a long sleeved shirt to protect your arms and gloves to protect your hands, and you need goggles to protect your eyes. These are the items needed to make soap at home. You need your bowls, measuring cups, jugs, stick blender, scale, spatula, microwave, and your mold. We're now going to start making our soap. So first things first, you want to make your lye. So when you're making your lye, it goes very hot very quickly. So you want to make that first to give it time to cool down. We're going to make 12 bars of natural homemade soap. So to make our soap, we're going to need some sodium hydroxide, which you can get at your local hardware store. You will need still water or boiled water. You will need coconut oil. You will need some shea butter and olive oil. All of these ingredients can be found at your local supermarkets. So do not forget to put your goggles on, and these can be purchased at your local hardware store as well. Okay, now that we've got our goggles on, let's measure our sodium hydroxide, which makes our lye. Our lye is what makes oils into soap. Without that, we're just going to have some gooey, oily stuff. So this is the agent that binds everything together. We're now going to measure our sodium hydroxide. Make sure that whatever you're using to measure is nice and dry, so that the sodium hydroxide does not stick to the walls or the bottom of your containers. So we'll need 142 grams. Right, so make sure you've got the exact measurement. A gram more or less will make your soap flop. And now we're going to measure our water. Remember, this is boiled water that has been cooled down, and we're going to need 284 grams of water. We're going to be measuring our butters and oils. So firstly, we're going to measure our shea butter. We're going to need 300 grams of shea butter. Okay, so we're going to need 350 grams of coconut oil, not ice cream, guys. Now we're going to put it in our microwave to make sure that it is melted. Five minutes will do it. And then the last stage of this, we're going to add our olive oil into it. So if it has heated up too much, it will cool down with the olive oil. So we're going to need 20 grams of orange essential oils, and we're going to need also another 20 grams of vanilla. We do not really need a scale to measure our clay. We can measure our clay with a spoon. So for the batch that we're making, just a flattened tablespoon of clay is enough. Okay, now let's check out our oils and see their progress. So it's almost there. Give it a good stir, and then stick it back into the microwave. Okay. So we're going to stir just a little bit more. Make sure that we have no lumps of butters left, because you want it all melted, because if you start mixing and it's not well melted, it will start melting when your soap is made, and that's not a good thing. Now that our butters have melted, we're going to finish up our measuring of our oils by adding olive oil into this. And we're going to need 350 grams of olive oil. So we need to be very careful. We don't want to go over. So slowly does it. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to whisk in our clay. Make sure it is well incorporated in there, well mixed in. We don't want lumps left there, so nicely mix. Now that is done. So now we are going to start blending. It's going to get a little bit noisy. Okay, so here we go. Our mixture is thickened up nicely and is coming to trace. And now we can add our essential oils. Remember, we've measured in some sweet orange and vanilla. I'm a bit obsessed with the scent, so my favorite scent of the season, I think. Just mix it all in. Just make sure there's no oils floating on the top. Now this is the consistency that we need. We want, can you see the trace? That's the trace we want to see on the soap. Now we can have a little bit of fun with our soap. And we're just gonna pour just a tiny bit of our soap into this other container here. And then maybe we're gonna add in a little bit of turmeric to add in a little bit of color. And then we're gonna sort of like marble it together. So you do not need a lot, just like a quarter of a teaspoon will do. Now that is mixed up, let's have some fun. So we're gonna just pour it back in, but in like dollops, like here, let's see, here and there, like here and here and here. What we want at the end of the day is a marbling of it. And I have my little friend here who will help us just mix it together. So you can see the marbling has already started. And now we can put it in our mold. We're gonna pour our beautiful, lovely, divinely smelling soap into our mold. So just carefully just pour slowly. You don't want to like really heap it. Once you have, just make sure it's nice and level. Put it on the side. Okay, we want to take out as much of this goodness as possible. We use a spatula to smooth it out. So you can leave it like this, or you can go extra by patterning the top of it or making it rustic looking as you like. So we're just gonna like swirl the tops just softly. And that's it. And then you just wanna tap it down, take it out of the mold. You press it out of each mold, and you can just put this loaf upside down and peel the silicone mold out of it and cut it into even sizes and present it in any way you want them to look. Yeah. And just like that, we've made homemade natural soap. The process of making soap is very quickly. What takes your time is the measuring, but when it comes to making soap, 5 minutes, presto, you're done. So for more instructions or clear instructions, go to dooiy.org and share this video with your community, your friends, your family, and enjoy making soap together. And this hack is in partnership with Give a Hope. Give a Hope is a social ministries of Jubilee Community Church that is there to empower women by teaching them how to make soap and selling the soap to get their income.